Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Nicole, and in today's video I will be making my own hodgepodge nacho recipe. It really was intended to be a burrito bowl at some point, but then I had it with tortilla chips and it turned into nachos, tacos, burritos, so it really is whatever you want to make it.
I'm starting off by browning the meat. I'm using 2 pounds of lean ground beef, but it really is personal preference what type of protein you choose to use. I am cooking a bigger batch today just because I am hosting, and I will be hosting again in a couple more days. Plus, I want to make sure I have enough food to last me a few days for lunch and dinner, so it is going to be quite a big batch. Next, I'm going to be adding in onions. I am using 2 onions. If you don't like that many onions, you don't need to add that many, but I think I should because I usually like to do at least 1 onion for 1 pound of meat. I'm also adding in 4 chopped jalapenos, de-seeded, kind of. There might be a couple in there. But I tried my best to de-seed them because I like the flavor more than the spice. I also kind of made a not very wise decision, and nobody tell me that everyone makes mistakes and we learn, because I have made this mistake in the past, actually I think with this recipe, and I did not wear gloves while de-seeding my jalapenos and chopping them up, and now my fingers are on fire, so that's quite lovely. Next, I'm adding in 2 packets of taco seasoning. Give that a nice mix. I'm adding in a can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. I might add 2, but I haven't decided that yet. I'm also adding in 2 8-ounce cans of enchilada sauce, 2 cans or 1 giant plate of drained and rinsed black beans, and 1 can or a plate of corn. Drained and rinsed, by the way. Add 4 cups of water. Add 2.5 cups of brown rice. Because I like things extra seasoned, I'm also going to be adding in some seasoning. So we're going to start off with 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of chili powder, and a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of cumin powder. Well, my glasses stopped working on me, so I'm just mixing everything together, going to bring it to a boil, and then cover and cook on medium to medium low for about 30 minutes or until the rice has absorbed the liquid. Okay, well here it is, and it's very soupy, so I might have to cook it a little bit longer, but I am going to add in our last ingredient.
Nicole from the future. I got bullied by a fly and then my guests arrived, so I couldn't show you guys the final ingredient, but it was Mexican blend cheese. You can pretty much add in whatever kind of cheese you prefer, but that's what I put in mine. That also means that I didn't get to show you guys my first genuine reaction to how it tasted, but it was phenomenal, and I think my guests, unless they are lying to me, also would agree with that. This is not the healthiest of the meals that I've made, but it really is customizable based on whoever is consuming the meal. So you could go for low sodium sauces, low sodium, low fat cheeses, or just completely eliminate all of those altogether. You could make it lower carb by eliminating the rice, or, you know, not having it with tortilla chips or tortilla wraps. It really is up to you and based on what you prefer and how healthy you're feeling.